tonight. Are you guys excited? My name is Mia, and I will be your host and MC for tonight. We are going to start the night off with a speech from Mike, the owner of Ox Promotions.
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, Eric Lee. Thank you, Godfrey, for being a part of the North American Snooker Tour with Shaun Murphy. This is an amazing club. It's my first time here, and it's beautiful. You guys are spoiled, right? Yeah? Let's give a round of applause for Star. Your top level lights, top level tables, nice and heated. These are the pro tables, right? Okay, so that's why we have Shaun Murphy here. And they are a part of the North American Snooker Tour that's promoted by Ox Promotions, a division of Ox Billiards. But Ox Promotions intends to do tours like this to spread snooker across not only Seattle or the Pacific Northwest or the Pacific West, but the entire North America. We want to invigorate and grow snooker. And in order to do that, we need a lot of help. We need a lot of help and cooperation and camaraderie. And more importantly, we need sponsorship. So let's please give a warm, heartfelt round of applause for Winecellars.com. Yeah, this really would not be possible without them. Jason Miller is the owner of Winecellars.com, and he sponsors Ahmed Ali on the WST Tour. He sponsors World Women's US Snooker Open. He sponsors this tour, and he also sponsors the United States Snooker Association. So if you have any desire to build a wine cellar, wine rack in your house that's beautifully crafted by someone who loves snooker, please give Winecellars.com an email or something. Give them a like. Follow them on Instagram or whatever. But tonight is about Shaun Murphy, right? So I'm going to give it back to Nia so she can introduce the star of the night. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Applaud loudly, cheer, have some fun.
Thank you, Mike. I am sure you all know the history of Shaun Murphy, the world number 7 with over 650 century breaks, a world champion back in '05, and of course, 12 ranking event titles. Let's give a big round of applause for the magician, Shaun Murphy.
Everybody inside and ready for a night of snooker? Yeah. Feel free to tell your faces. Who's up first?
Who's up first?
Who's up first?
Yeah, 1 second.
Perfect. So our first game here, we're going to have Conor Morgan. If you would like to come up here.
Is this the first exhibition of this kind that you've had in the club before? Is this the first kind of night like this you've had before?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure to be here. It's always nice to be the first player to come and play. And we're going to play 5 frames, then we're going to have a small break, and then we're going to play 5 more. And I'm very happy to, answer any questions. If there's anything you want to know about the game, anything you want to know about the specific shots, we can just play and You know, hopefully I can put on a good show, we can play some good games and make some nice breaks, but if there's anything specific you want to know, guys, please feel free to ask questions, get involved. Tonight's supposed to be interactive. It's not just about me playing snooker. I want you guys to get the most value out of tonight that you can possibly get. So this is my first visit here. I want you to, don't leave tonight thinking, I wish I'd asked that question. I've always struggled with that shot. I wish I'd asked the guy how to play this, how do I get better at this. Make tonight your own night and we'll all have a great time, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, take it easy now. Do you want me to break or are you going to break? Please look at one more. That's what you think. You all right? Too soft.
Nervous.
Pressure. Who's the referee for tonight? Who do we have? Who decides if it's who decides if it's a miss or not? Oh no, look at this. Why are you meant to be down that end? Wrong end of the table.
West of the Atlantic.
Now I wouldn't play this at the Crucible, but I might try and play that flat. Sean sticks. That's why I wouldn't play it at the Crucible.
Hold there. Come on.
You need a chair?
I might do. I might not.
Shaun.
Yeah, good shot. It's a big pink, isn't it? Yeah, it's a big pink. Nobody would think any less if you played safe. Nobody would think any less of you. Nobody would have thought any less of you.
Nice try.
Eight.
Nine. Seventy. Twenty-four.
Make a note.
Oh. Oh no.
That's a gift.
Gift.
That's a gift. Christmas has come early.
One.
Nice. Six. Great shot. 7 in it. I'm not sure if I can pop the red and move this red in, so I'm not sure. It's a very small gap.
One out of two.
Try and get here. Six.
Wow.
It's early for a trick shot, isn't it? But sure. I wonder if we can, because there's a couple of shots that are online of me that went viral where people think I got them by mistake. They weren't mistakes, they were good shots. So what happens now if I rattle the cue ball in this jaw here, and it does this for a bit, then it hits that red, and that red hits that red.
No way!
Now it's not going to happen. I just want you to know. But if it does happen, at least I called it. Now, gotta go there. Never. Damn it!
Oh, still very good.
Oh well. Maybe those other shots were lucky shots.
I feel like you should have looked at the scoreboard before you played the red. You've played yourself into
Did you
trouble.
position on the black one?
I know, yeah, good luck with that one. Good safety.
Good safety. Come hand green. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh!
Incredible. No apology over it. Needs the red and the black.
Oh, okay, great effort. Let's skip on the black one.
Yeah, great shot.
Oh!
Chances. So close. Needs to travel, needs to go. Go!
Go.
Go!
Very hard!
a great show. It's a great show. Great show. Huh?
What they do here?
I can't tell you.
I thought you said tell.
It's a secret.
Oh yeah, you did say. I did say at the start you could ask. I didn't say I'd tell you. You could drop it in and then play the snooker, couldn't you? That's probably the right thing to do. That's what Mark Selby would do.
He doesn't need a snooker. Why does he?
Oh, come on.
Conor, you want a picture with Shaun?
That's right.
Imagine if he said no.
Come closer. To the light. Walk to the light. Right here.
Thank you, man.
Shaun, how's it going with snooker in the Olympics?
Pardon?
How's it going with snooker in the Olympics?
Oh, it's a tough one, you know. It's a real tough journey because
Yeah.
I turned professional in 1998. And my very first job was to try and take snooker and represent snooker, along with Mike Massey, who was representing the American pool, Peter Gilchrist, who was doing English billiards, and Russian pyramids as well. We went to Moscow to represent Q Sports as a whole family to the International Olympic Committee. This was in 1998. And just a few years ago, I made my second presentation to the IOC to try to get Q Sports into Paris 2024. We haven't been successful for 20 odd years. I'm starting to think it's me. But now, as many of you will know, and some of you might not know, that the amateur game of snooker and Q Sports around the world has become quite fractured over many years. And we have many different rival, bodies claiming to be the global amateur association that's in control. And whilst we have that problem, the IOC won't allow us to play. So if we could all get together, if all the amateur bodies around the world could just stop fighting and come together and be friends, then Q Sports could be in the games already. Snooker is already a recognised Summer Games, member of the Summer Games. We're just not in them, but we are recognised by them. And as I'm sure you know, but snooker was a founding member of the Paralympics. So our history with the Olympics is a long one. We were there at the start of the Paralympic Games. We are recognised by the IOC. But we need to stop this infighting. The IBSF, the WSF and WPBSA and all these other amateur bodies around the world, they need to stop fighting. And they need to come together because this game, 9-ball, carom, English billiards, they should be in the Olympics. And because we can't stop fighting with each other, they're not. So let's stop fighting and we could be in. I'm not running for president, but if I were.
Thank you, Shaun, for those words. We are so grateful to have you here with us today. Thank you. I also just want to tell you a little bit about the Star Snooker Club. We are here to promote the sport of snooker here in BC and Canada. we are inviting the youth to start as early as possible. So we have a Star Snooker youth program on the weekends. And we've also been putting on tournaments to get the community involved and increase interest in the game of snooker. Hopefully, having you here today will inspire others to pick up a cue and play the sport. And then also, I just want a quick thank you to Godfrey for sponsoring this exhibition, and thank you to the Star Snooker Club crew for arranging everything. I would also like to extend our gratitude to the Winecellars from the US and Mike from Ox Promotions for bringing Shaun here to Canada. So we're going to have a quick Q&A here. So if anybody has any questions for Shaun, we're going to have the Q&A now. And then after the Q&A, we'll most likely have another player play the Shaun. Yes. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, we'll.
Do you practice left-handed at all, Shaun, like you see on TV?
Do you know, I used to. When I was a younger boy, I used to practice with both hands. Played quite well with my left hand. My best break left-handed is 136.
Oh.
But I haven't used my left hand for a long time. But I was so small as a child when I started playing that I used to use the rest.
Yeah.
You know, almost on every shot, maybe alternate shot. So because of that, I became quite good with the rest. And so usually, instead of playing left-handed, I would just get the rest out. But yeah, I can do it. I do it every now and again. I usually do it in exhibitions every now and again. But don't really practice it. Not yet.
Perfect. So next question.
Okay, Shaun, first of all, thank you to be here. You're my favorite player.
Thank you.
And you have one of the smoothest cue action in the game. And I was wondering, how did you make that? Was it like that from the beginning, or is it like natural? Do you think about the cue action, the pause that you have?
It's funny because I still think about it to this day. I still work on it and practice it. Timing the ball when it's stationary. Snooker and golf are very similar. You have to move the ball. In tennis, it's got its own momentum and its own pace, and soccer and all the rest of it. The ball is constantly moving. But in snooker and golf, you have to move it. And so the art of timing that ball is very important. You're looking to have the fastest part of the swing at strike. And my father taught me the best way to do that was to have the back swing as slow as possible. He got that because my father was a golf professional when he was a young man. He watched the great Jack Nicklaus, and his great thing was when he took the club back, the first 2 feet were very, very slow. So he really takes it away slowly. And so my father taught me to really take the cue back as slow as I could. And that encourages that natural build-up of pace. So many players, they take the cue back too quickly, and they run out of steam, and they get the dreaded decel. They decelerate into the cue ball. You don't get the spin that you want, so you miss the shot. And so I always teach people to exaggerate those movements. So if you're trying to learn to take it back, it'll feel silly, but take it back really slowly, and you'll start seeing you get so much more spin, so much more accuracy. The game will become easier.
Thank you, Shaun. Thank you.
Perfect. So we'll do the next question.
Hi Shaun, thanks for being here. It's not a question, but just so you know, we are a family of 3 here today, and we just love snooker. Both these boys play as well.
It's nice.
My wife hates it.
Story checks.
But I mean, she always says she probably doesn't even know your name. But I mean, when we told her that we are going for an exhibition tonight, she asked who we are going to see, and I was like Shaun Murphy, and she's like, okay, who is that? I was like, the guy who makes the funny expressions. And she's like, okay, So yeah, thanks for making a name there. Right? We love your expressions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish they were on purpose. They're completely natural. I don't do it on purpose. Yeah, makes them funnier. Because in snooker, you're not supposed to give any indication to your opponent about how you're feeling. You're supposed to stay like the ice match.
Yeah.
And I think I do that really well.
Okay.
And then I watch back my match, and I see my faces that I pull. And my sister always texts me after a match and says those faces, and she puts little clips together of them. I can't help it. I wish I could help it.
We love them.
But at least your wife knows that, the face man. So I'm taking it. I'm taking it to the bank.
Perfect. So we'll do 2 more questions. So if you have questions, you want to ask them now. So last 2 questions. Yeah. So any last questions before we move along? Conor?
Do you think the words will stay at the Crucible?
Oh, goodness. I hope it stays at the Crucible. The good thing is that the contract ends in 2027. We're going to get to that 50th anniversary. I was lucky enough to be at the night where we celebrated 40 years, where all the past champions came. BBC hosted it, Eurosport co-hosted it. It was a phenomenal night. Of course, watching your very own Cliff Thorburn try to recreate the famous yellow that he played on his 147 back in the 80s. The first 147 at the Crucible. So the cue ball was here and the yellow on the spot. It was actually a very, very difficult shot. And we watched him, he had 3 attempts and he missed it by miles on the first 2. But he got it on the 3rd attempt. And the crowd went up. I was so lucky to be there on that night when we celebrated 40 years at the championship. And I'm going to be there when we celebrate 50 years. I hope that we get to stay at the Crucible. I really do. I hope that we can find some way to make it bigger, that we can have more fans in, we can sell more tickets, we can make the hospitality areas bigger, because that's the way modern sport has gone. It is business. There's no getting away from that. Snooker, the World Snooker Championships is our biggest event in the world, in our smallest venue that we ever use. Every single venue we go to around the world is at least twice the size of the Crucible Theatre. And so, with my heart, I want it to stay. I hope it stays. But if the Crucible stays as it is, it'll probably move.
Do you think the players want to leave for more money, or do they want to stay?
Again, for a nostalgia and for history, nobody wants it to leave.
It seems like it's for the...
Yeah, it's a real shame. The cold hard facts are that you can't take history to the bank. We're playing snooker because we love it, because it's a passion. It's also our careers, and that goes for everyone associated with the players, the referees, tournament directors, everyone backstage, everyone associated with the game. We all have a life, and I don't want it to leave. But if things stay as they are, it might.
Just try to get there in the next few years now.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we'll do one more question before we move along. So anybody?
And what's your routine before a match? Do you have any specific routine before a match?
Good question. I like to get to the venue a good, an hour before I'm due to play, maybe an hour and a half. Especially on the days when you know the time you're starting. That's the key element. Some of our events, you don't know what time you're going to play. It's roll off, roll on. So you have to wait for matches before. And they're really hard to prepare for. That's really difficult. If you have a fixed start time, I like to be at the venue at least an hour before. And then I actually vary it. Sometimes I like to warm up, practice a good hour before, half an hour, 40 minutes, and the last 20 minutes in my dressing room. And then sometimes I flick it open, and sometimes I do it the other way around. Have the time in the dressing room first with a nice bit of music, get into a good headspace, get ready for the game, and then go to the practice room, and the tournament director collects you, and off you go to play a match. It just depends how I feel on the day. But a good hour before, no stress, no traffic, no worries, turn your phone off, and get ready to go to battle.
And do you also do lineups, or do you have any specific routine for practicing?
Well, for practicing, we were actually speaking about this earlier on. Before a match, do you mean, or in general?
Before a match.
Before a match. Before a match, I like to do nothing too complicated. I like to just do the easiest thing. I literally spread the reds everywhere and pop them all. I make some safety shots, some long pots, I have a few rest shots, a few touch shots. It takes about 20 minutes, and that's enough. Nothing too complicated. Because otherwise you can get in your own head, can't you? Start working out how to play snooker as you're about to go and play snooker.
for answering those questions.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're gonna have another game now, and we're gonna have it with Mehran.
Good luck. Would I write or do you want to write? Me? All right, Mehran.
Me too.
Good job.
One.
Eight. Nine.
Oh no.
Something wrong with the table. Nothing wrong with the table. Maybe they made buckets. We need to call Simon Barker.
Yeah. Shot.
Same shot. got a few problems now trying to make the clearance. This was in a proper match. How do I get from yellow to green? And pop the green and get to the brown, and then the blue, one of the, you normally play for it in the middle pocket. So I've got a good 3 or 4 problems to solve here now. Got absolutely no idea how I'm going to solve it. Good choice now might be to try and move the pink. You find yourself in these situations. I've got a good chance to pop the red. I can move the pink next. That would free the blue up into the middle pockets for 4 or 5 shots time. So whilst I've got that chance, I'll take that chance now. And now this shot's all about trying to find the right angle on the yellow, so I can pop the yellow and get the cue ball somewhere on the green. Just trying to decide what the best angle is. If I play here, then I can pop the yellow and come up and down the table. That's quite a tough shot. Screw the cue ball back to somewhere here, pop the yellow and come across the table, and anywhere in here, I'll have a shot at the green. So I think that's my choice. If I pop this pink, screw it back to somewhere near where I am now, that would be perfect. And now this is all about the angle. I don't want to widen too much, hit the blue. If I come this side of the blue, it's no good. So I'm trying to come across here, off the side cushion, anywhere here, anywhere past this part of the table, I can pop the green in that corner. If I come too far, I've got it in that corner. I might even move it. But this is all about playing for areas of the table. So as long as I come somewhere past the blue on this kind of path, I should have a shot on the green. So I've not really played for the green into a specific pocket. Playing by Andy's rules are different. Don't worry about the rules. You see what I was saying there? I played for the green in 3 pockets. It could have been 1, 2, or 3, and I've overhit it for 1, but I want it in 2. And of course, if I hadn't moved the pink, that shot would have been on either. So it's always about thinking ahead. Now, if I can make the clearance, I've got to, if I play with topspin, I'll rattle the cue ball in the jaws. So I've got to stun this a bit, try and get the cue ball here, back towards the brown. And this would be sort of the shot where it could go wrong if you were trying to make the clearance. And the other thing, when you're near the side cushions, you start stunning the ball with the cue in the air, you can knock the cue ball off the table. So I've got to have that in my mind's eye as well. So I can still obviously pop the brown. If my cue ball was off the cushion a bit more, I could control it with some backspin and hold it that side. I'm going to have to pot it slowly now and across. I'm probably going to end up what we would call the wrong side of the blue. There's not much I can do about that. That was a case where just potting the brown was the important thing. I have finished wrong side. Don't have the angle to go around the table, so screw back for the pink, wrong side. I might start doing that in my matches.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
It's my new
But
cue.
the thing is that I didn't dress properly, and I'm a beginner of this. Okay.
This is your one shot chance. Come on up.
Sorry guys, I didn't dress properly. Don't worry, welcome.
Have you played before? Right, clear up. Sure.
He's not even taking the jacket off.
Sorry, I didn't dress properly.
You're fine.
You have the look there of someone who's played before, though. I think you might be trying to hustle me.
Yeah. I think so too.
Maybe not. Tricky one to the middle.
Come on.
Perfect. Perfectly played. Thank you. Very good. Definitely being hustled here.
I know. It's okay.
It's close. It's close.
Oh!
Great shot. I think this could be your exhibition. I'm very happy to watch. Very happy watching. Could be again. Could be again.
If I just clean that up. There's a big hair on it.
Sure, I've got it.
Take it all.
Sorry to be a pain, but I should go down there.
Here you go.
Somebody teach Andy the rules, please.
Even if it did stop.
Perfect. So thank you, Eric, for coming up and playing with Shaun, and as well, Shaun, thank you for playing with Eric. So round of applause for Eric. So we have 2 more games left. So Shaun, your pick.
Top of the shop, number 1 this time.
Number 1. So who's excuses? Come on up.
I said good luck, he said nothing.
That draw was fixed.
Will we go?
Yeah.
Didn't we say it?
It's too lucky.
Six behind.
I'm trying my best.
You get nervous with,
Yeah, it's always very exciting, the 147, yeah. It doesn't matter how many you've done, they're always very exciting.
Nice try.
Thank you.
One more case.
the only one that's not a snooker gig, so. Hopefully, whoever it is can't play snooker.
That's my insurance. Did you see the $20 under it?
Oh, I did!
Yeah.
I know.
This is a souvenir.
Just for official purposes, no money exchanged at that.
Sure you would die.
No.
Maybe this time.
Five. Three.
One, 4, 6 is okay, isn't it? Play the, what do I do? Do I play the pink or the black? Black, right, okay, black.
No, it's a good.
Someone shout out black.
Yeah.
Agree. Trying the green. Who's your left-handed shot? I think it's gone wrong. It has gone wrong. That's why I don't do the mid-roll.
What's the score? 88. Okay.
You have chance. Yeah.
Got a chance, got a chance. Got a chance.
I can see.
Enjoy that.
And a round of applause for Chris. So I do want to give another thank you for Shaun Murphy for being here today. here really brings the community together and a passion for snooker. I myself used to snooker as well, and watching this game I'm even more interested. So this is evidence that having someone like you here does make people more involved and interested in snooker. So I got to practice so I can beat you one day. So for the final event of the night, we will just be doing some pictures, autographs. So I know a lot of you are excited, so come on up if you want some pictures and autographs with Shaun Murphy.